So honestly, my faded or my strength is an injury. Is we sort of just like I'm able to really rock a lot of a lot well.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I've actually been here this whole time, but yeah, we were just silent for so long.
I've noticed that rain is approaching the track.
Yeah, green flag penalty is on the way. And by the way, BHB, I have good news to tell you. If you aren't aware, Cowboys is on pole for tomorrow.
Hell yeah, we finally got our first poll.
Yeah, our first poll of this season.
Also, you want to see what I got?
Yeah, let's see it.
With 486 tickets, first off, I got these.
Smarties. I love those candies.
But that's not all. I also got these.
Some glasses.
These are not no ordinary glasses, though. Those are LED glasses, meaning that they glow in the dark.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I might wear those on vacation because me and my mother plan to go on a 1-day vacation in 1 day during the weekend when summer really gets close and temperatures are perfect for days at the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, just so, and for me this summer, I'm going on a trip to Colorado to see my cousins.
We're at my home track, Dover. I love this track.
Yeah, and of course, our driver gets to start on the pole at your home track.
You know what would be satisfying?
If Kavish wins tomorrow.
Yeah, if he won at my home track. One of my 2 home tracks specifically. The other one is Pocono, which I'm going to in person since we got the tickets.
Yeah, well, that's all. Kavish actually hasn't won Dover since 2017, so 7 years ago.
And yes, I was trying to get 350 because yes, it was 350 tickets as indicated here. And the Smarties were 100 tickets, and since I won 486, I had enough for both. I saved 36 tickets on the receipt.
Yeah, but also, yeah, BHB, have you been noticing what me and Molly have been talking about in Rail Fanning Group number 3?
Rail Fanning Group? What is that?
Yeah, me and Molly were just discussing about like a train wreck that is actually now been 71 years since then.
I see.
Yeah, and Jesse Love's going to pit road. I think he may have.
Also, it was expected to be cloudy the entire day, but actually it's raining a little bit. But it's only light rain for now. I don't know if it's expected to get heavy or not.
Yeah, well,
and that's for my that's for my area. That's not for the track. For the track, if the storm reaches, then we're done. However, I just noticed we've reached halfway. So if the rain comes in and they can't get it dry in time, since Dover doesn't have any lights, then it's called official whoever wins.
Yeah. And BHP, have you noticed the crash that Kaz Gralla got into earlier during practice?
Wait, Kaz Gralla? I did not see that actually because I don't focus on practice a lot.
Yeah, watch this.
All right. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, he impacted that wall hard.
That was a hard hit.
Yeah,
in fact, that almost looked as hard as Eric Jones hit last week at Talladega.
Yeah, well, unlike Eric, Gralla managed to get out of his car and he confirmed he is okay.
I also heard that Blaine Perkins' car caught fire earlier.
And as well as Ryan C. He caught on fire too.
Was this from blown engines?
Maybe, but I'm not really sure.
I would be thinking a blown engine could be the reason, or just a fire that happened unexpectedly, because not all fires happen from burnt engines.
Yeah, and we also have to mention that even during practice, Zane Smith even crashed too. Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Like I'm telling you, he's literally having garbage luck this year. He can't even finish good.
That's true. He did not even finish well at Talladega. Actually, no, he did finish well at Talladega. He got like 5th, I think.
No, he didn't get a top 5. That was Bowman who got 5th.
Oh, I thought he did because didn't it show Zane Smith somewhere in the top 10 after that big crash that happened at the finish line?
Let me check where he finished.
All right, and we're side by side. Cole Custer is still leading from Justin Allgaier.
Yeah, actually about Zane at Talladega, he finished 29th.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So he ended up getting a bad finish. The reason why I thought he was fifth is because when we were nearing the last laps, it showed Zane Smith in the top 5.
Yeah, well, he must have fallen back.
It might have only showed him in the top 5 because he probably stayed out, but then after that, he just started slipping back because the tires were affecting him.
Yeah, but I mean, just,
He was on old tires. Everyone
but
else was on new tires.
But literally, Zane's best finish this year is only 13th, and that was at the Daytona 500.
Every other race has every other race been 20th or worse for him?
I believe his second best finish this year is 19th.
But then every other finish is like 20th or worse for him.
Basically.
He has not finished in the top 10 all season so far, and I don't know if he's ever going to get a top 10 finish. His best chance would probably have to be the Coke Zero Sugar 400 when we return to Daytona.
Yeah, well, I mean, you never know. He could maybe surprise a top 10 at like another track, but you never know how that's going to end up.
I have a feeling he could possibly do this at Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, I'm looking at the radar. Cells are possibly maybe breaking up near the track, but it may be kind of close though for rain.
I was looking at the radar moments ago when they showed it, and there is a big rainstorm only about 10. When they showed it, it was only about 10 miles from the track. So that rainstorm is pretty close to the track. It might be within 5 to 4 miles now. And as NASCAR has stated multiple times, if there is any lightning strikes within 8 miles of the track, they have to go under caution for safety. Even the commentators have said it too. The circles around the track are 8 miles, and if the lightning strike is within the 8-mile radius, the lights have to come on the pace car again. Like one time, they were saying that like the pace car turned off the lights one time when there was rain in the area, but then NASCAR notified him and said there was a lightning strike within 7.9 miles of the track, and they had to throw the caution back out again. And due to the fact a big rainstorm started rolling in, there was hard rain approaching the track, and they just decided not to get it dry, so they just called the race. And I believe Eric Jones won. He was in the 77, I believe, at that time.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I think it was Eric Jones who won this race. Like basically, what happened is that they were under caution because of rain in the area. I can't remember which track this happened at. It might have been Daytona.
Hang on. I think I know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about Daytona 2019.
Probably. It's when Eric Jones was in the 77 and the lightning strike was within it was within 7.82 miles of the radius. So the caution had to come back out, and then there was lightning in the area, and everyone was evacuated out of the grandstands for safety, and the race was called when the hard rain started rolling in.
Yeah, you're actually wrong about Eric Jones. He was not in the 77 at the time. He was already in the 20. So the one who was in the 77 at the time was Justin Haley.
So he's the one that won that race.
Yeah, and
because the race was called due to the rain in the area.
Yeah, that was actually around the time where I barely even knew Haley.
Huh, okay.
Because that was my first full year watching NASCAR.
I see.
Yeah, which I can say that's my first full-time year, because the other 2 years I watched only a handful of races. Well, like 2017, I only watched 3 races. In 2018, I watched like maybe 14.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Even though it's still been 7 years since my first ever race, which next year will be 8.
It's been 10 years since my first race. Started watching Sprint Unlimited since 2012. And I do remember, do you remember the 2015 Talladega race where Danica Patrick was the first car to spin out, I believe?
I don't know.
Actually, no, that was Brad, I think.
I don't remember Brad being the first car to spin out at Talladega.
But it was a 2015 Talladega race, or maybe it was 2016. But I do remember at that time, I went to a pizza restaurant that was right next to the house, and they were actually showing the NASCAR race on the TV, which was right above one of the booths. And the booths I'm talking about is those cushion seats in the public restaurants. They were broadcasting the race there, and I was able to see it from the table we were sitting at.
Yeah, and also I also want to mention this for the viewers who are in live chat. If you don't know, today is actually Cloudy's 16th birthday.
Yeah, she's sweet 16. In 2026, she'll be a legal adult. And
Yeah,
and
just 2
next year
more
in
years.
2025, Kelly will be a legal adult since she's 17.
Yeah, and next year I'll be a 20-year-old.
You'll technically be a fully grown adult, but 21 is normally the current age to be a fully grown one.
Yeah. Well,
Since I'm a fully grown adult, ever since then my voice has just been getting deeper and deeper.
Basically my voice started getting deeper like maybe when I was 14 maybe.
My voice started getting deep when I was around 15. It still sounded pretty high, but then when I got to around 18 or 19 years old, my voice started to get very deeper. And now that I'm 21, 2 years later, my voice has got even more deep.
Yeah, and I even in fact I even like a few days ago I even looked up the age of consent in Texas actually. Like I actually looked that up a few days ago. Yeah, it looks like Custer's still leading, and Allgaier is actually running second right now.
We have 80 laps to go here at Dover. We're at lap 120 out of 200. Cole Custer's still leading, but the rain is a concern for the track because it's got to be very close to the track. It might be on the track by now.
Yeah, MHP and everything. Did you happen to see what I showed in the venting DM just earlier?
No, because I was out at lunch and bowling, and I tried to use my phone at lunch, but due to the area in that restaurant, I get terrible signal, so I was not able to load. It was not able to load in fully, and it also gave me a connection error.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't using the restaurant Wi-Fi. I was trying to use my cellular data, and the signal was just terrible.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say it's having to do with the tornadoes that were happening yesterday. But now I just realized there's a tornado warning in Oklahoma now.
There were reports of 81 tornadoes yesterday, according to one of my friends. He said there were 81 tornadoes.
Yeah, like literally, it was so hectic.
It was literally a multi-tornado outbreak for Iowa and even Mississippi.
Yeah, and now
Iowa suffered tons and tons of damage.
Yeah, now there's a tornado warning in Oklahoma now.
By the looks of it, I think Oklahoma probably had more than 1,000 mobile homes destroyed. My friend even showed me that there was a barn that got completely swept from its foundation. I'm telling you, those tornadoes were insane. I'm probably sure not just mobile homes, but I'm pretty sure well-built homes were probably destroyed too, or suffered some sort of damage.
Yeah,
Because if you do know, high winds can blow around shingles on a roof. If your roof is made of shingles, those can get blown off by extremely high winds, especially if they're not built properly. So I have a feeling that some people in other homes may have lost shingles on the roof.
Yeah, Molly, we can actually notice that on your screen right now.
Good racing all around here.
They just said anticipating some rain heading into Dover. So the rainstorm is just about over the track by now.
Yeah, and what I'm just gonna say is though for the weather for tomorrow, it should be clear, so we're all okay.
But for Xfinity, they got a rain threat coming just about now. I'm looking at the clouds and they seem to be just over the track, so it's probably going to start raining in one of the turns, and then the caution will come out for rain. And then if the cells don't break apart and the storm still becomes massive and they can't get it dry within a certain number of hours, they're going to call it. And if they do, Cole Custer's looking like he might win this. But again, I don't know. There's 61 laps to go. These laps do wind down on this Monster Mile track, but actually, no, there's 60 to go now. But these laps do wind down quickly. But again, they still have to be aware of how much rain is going to fall on the track. For example, I once went to a 2018 race at Dover, and the 2018 race got a rain delay. I looked at the weather radar for the place, and it was only a small cell. It was probably delayed for maybe 30 to 40 minutes, I think, or maybe longer, maybe an hour. But then they did get it back. They did get it back underway, and Kevin Harvick actually won that race at Dover.
Yeah, and Molly, I can actually see it there. It looks like a puzzle of butterflies.
Yeah, it is butterflies. Did she actually complete the puzzle? Oh, so. She did.
Yeah,
it's like a multi puzzle case.
Yeah, my grandmother likes butterflies. She thinks they're really nice.
I used to do puzzles a lot when I was younger, but since I'm a lot older, I trashed many of the puzzles I had.
I haven't worked on a puzzle in so long, but I may want to try and maybe do one soon if we can ever find one.
I still do have some of the old puzzles, but again, they are not. I don't do them as much. I just decided to keep them for memories, but some of them I trashed. And
by the way, I really like butterflies. They are really pretty.
Yes, they are. But however, it's hard to get their attention because if you touch one of their like one of their fly things on the edge, it can sometimes scare them and they would fly away. But they're actually their wings. They're what?
Yeah, the things that they fly with, those are their wings.
But if you carefully scoop them onto your hand, then they can possibly just stay there. But you have to be very careful with them. You have to like scoop them on your hand or hope they'll land on your hand, and then there you go. You've successfully caught a butterfly.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to say them, but yeah, just never mind. But anyways, here's even Cobbage's scheme for tomorrow, actually, too, which is FICO. So yeah, that's just our sponsor for tomorrow, which we're on pole, of course.
For the second straight year, because I know Kyle Busch won the pole for Dover last year.
Yeah, that was because qualifying got rained out.
And they had to do the race with no qualifying due to the rain.
Which of course Union,
I want to ask you this. If qualifying gets rained out at a track with lights, can they still do qualifying if the rain clears by night because of the lights?
That, honestly, I'm not really quite sure because I don't really see that happen often.
Well, I've just been wondering if that's possible. Justin Allgaier is actually trying to catch Cole Custer, but lap traffic is in the way. There's a bunch of lap traffic in the way.
Yeah, we just can't get through. We're trying to win.
About to lose the lap.
But we can't.
Whoa. Justin Allgaier is only 0.2 seconds from Custer. He could take the lead here before the rain gets here.
By the way, Maddie, Riley Herbst is still running in third place.
Whoa. Justin Allgaier a little bit loose. Justin Allgaier got a little loose, but he saved it. He's now to the bumper of Custer. He's caught up. Justin Allgaier might just be faster than him.
Come on.
However, he got past Shane Vane, so now you got to get past Shane Vane. Just extended his lead a little bit. It's now back to half a second. It was 0.1 last lap. If Justin Allgaier doesn't get past Shane Vane, this could help Cole Custer extend his lead again. 53 laps to go here at Dover International Speedway. Still hasn't passed Shane Vane yet. But yes, Shane Vane is now 1 lap down. Also, Union, you know what happened last night?
What?
I was playing Arcade Island. I spent so many credits on Super Drop. I was keeping my credits mid between there. I still have 11,500. I only spent like 200. And I never got the mega bonus, even though I came close a couple times. And the mega bonus got up to a record 10,830 tickets, and no one could hit that.
Wow.
Also, I've gotten better at another game called Milk Jug Madness, where you throw those balls at the milk jugs, and I hit the jackpot on that twice. I even got it on video too. I got actually some of the games on video, which I only did one game. I got the jackpot on the Hammer game, Wacka Metaverse. I got the jackpot on Doge Miner, and then I got it on Milk Jug Madness, which are all separate videos.
All right, 50 to go. Yeah, now under 50 to go. Okay, well, another update with the rain, though. I just heard on Allgaier's radio that the rain might be 2 miles away.
From Justin Allgaier?
No, I'm saying like the rain might be 2 miles away from Dover.
But you said you heard that on Justin Allgaier's radio, or Allgaier said that?
On his radio. I think that was either his spotter or crew chief that found out the rain is 2 miles away.
Well, this is a problem because Justin Allgaier was fighting for the lead, and because of Shane Vane, I think he struggled to pass. The lead is now 0.7, 0.6. So if Justin Allgaier doesn't get there by the time the rain approaches, then Cole Custer will win this. 47 laps to go, and I don't think they can. Well, not 46 to go. I don't think they're going to get through 46 laps when the rain is just 2 miles from the track. It's got to be probably just behind the grandstands by now. Or it also depends on which way it's going. It might be behind one of the grandstands. It might be coming in from the front of the grandstand. I don't know.
Just checking out a game on Roblox right now.
Union, I just heard Justin Allgaier's radio, and they said the rain is very close. It's got to be. They said 1.5 miles.
Yep.
1.5 miles is how far the rain is from the track, so it's very close.
Yep. Yeah, I heard that part. 2 miles.
However, though, the race is past halfway, and so
it'll be called if they can't get the track dry in time.
Yeah.
I think they will call it if
speaking of butterflies, I actually put a butterfly on someone's grave who was forgotten, so I fixed their grave in South Carolina last year, and surprisingly, it didn't fly away. Well, that's surprising, but that's also very nice of you, Molly.
Yeah, and
to put a butterfly on someone's grave. That actually is true. That's true love for someone who died.
Yeah, and also very grateful.
That's literally true love, Molly. So you did a fantastic job doing that. I'm proud of you.
Wait, I see raindrops on Cole Custer's roof.
Caution's out. Caution is out for rain.
Well, let's see how this plays out.
Caution out for rain. 41 laps to go.
Definitely, I don't know. The radar doesn't look good.
I can see raindrops on the camera. I'm telling you, when they got to about 48 to go, that's when the rain was 2 miles from the track. So we knew that it was coming in. It's just that the storm is not moving that fast. I think it's like moving at maybe 15 miles an hour.
Who knows?
Identify the speed of how fast this storm is moving, but it's definitely not moving that fast. But Union, haven't you said that NASCAR does qualifying in the rain?
Wait, what?
Haven't you said that NASCAR does practice and qualifying in the rain?
Well, that's basically on road courses.
I thought a couple times I was seeing them race, but on an actual oval with the without rain tires, and they were still able to do pretty well. It doesn't just happen that often. It's more common for road courses. 40 laps to go. Cole Custer still out front. So if this gets called for rain, Cole Custer will be your winner. And the Dash for Cash winner will be Riley Erb, since he's in third and he's the first car in the Dash for Cash. The rain has let up and pit road is opened. However, I'm seeing the track a little darker. That's a signal of rain. The asphalt is getting a bit darker, and when that happens, it's known for wet. It's known to be wet. But pit road, it might just be misting right now, and I don't think misting is a problem per se. Do you think misting at the track is a problem, Union?
That can sometimes have issues because they dealt with that at Texas back in 2020 and had the race postponed for 3 straight days.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, misting could always be an issue.
They said they'll be restarting when they return, so I think they're going to try. I think they're going to try to go further, despite that storm very close to the track. And it's moving in the direction of the track too. I was looking at the radar. That storm is literally right in the path.
Well, let's just see how this plays out.
It's just like 2016 when the 2016 Pocono race got called for fog, but they also had storms brewing in the direction of Pocono Raceway at the time when that very thick fog rolled in. Wait. Actually, Jacob, when I was at the cemetery last year, the person who was forgotten died young at the age of 38, and it took me 40 minutes to uncover the stone. Oh my God. That was covered all in dirt and clear their name. I had to dig a hole to aim the flower vase and cross back in place. I know they aren't my family member, but I had to even if their family is dead or deceased. Good Lord. I never expected that. Still see her doing those puzzles. Oh, Jesus. Also, Molly, I heard you almost got into a car accident. Are you okay? All right, she's okay.
Yeah. I think they're about to
I saw
restart
them.
here. I think they're about to restart. They're double filed.
And I saw the pace car was down on the apron already, but there was also a safety truck there too. What is the safety truck doing there?
Apparently, a car got stopped.
Oh, so they're trying to push it back to pit road, I guess. But they're out of the way. They're not on the track.
Rain
So
is picked up. Rain is picked up.
Caution's still out. Rain is starting to get heavy now.
That might be it for us.
That's probably the end of this race with 36 to go. Yeah, the rain's getting heavy now. It's now steady light rain. Oh, apparently it was Josh Berry in the 8th that got stopped. Because I'm noticing Josh Berry. He's very slow in the pit.
Barry's not in the 8. That's Sammy Smith.
Oh.
Yeah, Barry's part of
the double. Series. Yeah, the double file. It just went back to the running order. This is probably the end of the race. 36 laps to go, and we're still under yellow.
Well, let's see how this works.
They haven't said for cars to be placed on pit road yet. However, if they do, there's a high chance the windows are going to be up on the car. Not the windows. The car covers are going to be put on the car. Wait, lights are off on the pace car again. No, they're back on. He turned them off a little bit, but now they're back on again. So we are in a tough situation.
I don't think this is going to work.
About Sammy Smith in the 8, EMD is saying that it looked like he ran out of gas. That's probably why the safety truck was helping him. I think he ran out of fuel. So he had to be pushed to pit road so that he could refill his gas tank. The finish is still undetermined right now, but they are monitoring this storm in the area.
Yeah.
Nothing has been said yet. They're still on the track, but they have not restarted because the rain is. Which turn did the rain pick up in specifically?
I haven't seen anything about that.
Joey Logano's in the booth.
And Blaney, so Penske teammates.
Dang, 2 Penske teammates in the booth when they're still full-time in the Cup Series. With Blaney being last year's champion. And Joey Logano being the previous year's champion, 2022. The previous champion before Blaney became the next one.
Yeah, I'm just playing a Roblox and train game.
I found a Roblox game that I might want to have you guys try. It's that Disaster Island game. It's just like Natural Disaster Survival. The disasters are kind of the same. However, they got some new maps you could probably never see.
Oh, really?
And there is no weather machine. There's no weather machine to do multi-rounds. And if you didn't know, as long as you're surviving the disaster, you actually do get coins while surviving. They will give you coins while you're surviving the disaster unless you die. And you can save your streak if you want to. Say if you lose a long streak, you can save it if you want to, but it costs 30 Robux.
They're gonna red flag it. We're going to red flag. We're going to red flag because the rain's picking up more.
At this rate, I really want the race to be called so Cole Custer can win and Riley can get the Dash for Cash bonus.
Well, it looks like we may get called official now.
$34 laps to go. Steady rain still in the area.
We're going to red flag, BGB.
I respect the deceased people who are forgotten and neglected. Everyone should be respecting them, Molly.
Yeah, everyone.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
Are we seriously going to red?
Yes, we are. I mentioned that.
Son of a bitch. I heard you mention it, but was it really true if we were going to a red flag because of the rain in the area?
Yeah, it's official. We're going to red, so this might be the end of the race.
Son of a bitch. Ugh. Cars are on pit road. We are going to red.
But hey, at least we made it past halfway. So yeah.
Yeah, that's at least the positive. Yeah. And also look at this tram driving.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think I may have heard on Allgar's radio that apparently this rain might last for 2 hours.
It might be too dark by then.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get back racing. Best if they just call it now.
Call this race, please. Especially because I want Cole Custer to win. Please. Yeah. Honestly, I especially want this race to be called because I'm hoping Riley can win the Dash for Cash because I'm pretty sure that it's Riley's first time in the Dash for Cash in his career, I think.
He might have been a part of it before, Maddie, but if he is the first one ahead of the four, then he may win it for the first time.
Yeah, honestly.
But I hook on my cars here. This horn I have is kind of sounding a bit weird. Yeah, I left part of my train behind.
Dang it.
I have to go back up and get it. Oh no, stop.
Yeah, again though, just I'm actually the most nervous for both of the SHR drivers.
I'll go back. Those guys that all paid it are in trouble. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, for sure. Made my day rough.
Bro, my train glitched, so no, I'll just come back later and play this.
But what's the deal here? They put the lights back on.
Oh, okay.
All the cars are fired up. What are we doing? All right, that's all.
Come on, call this race, please. And I'm especially saying this as
I think this is a
a Riley Earps fan.
Riley Herbs is in position to win the Dash for Cash.
Yeah.
Also, Maddie, I'm noticing you were not happy. Did you get into a personal or school issue?
He got into
Personal.
a personal issue. Really.
Did it get any worse for you, or was it just a single personal issue?
A single one. If you if you would have go to Brandon's venting DM,
Okay.
because I explained the issue in there.
Ryan Sieg won last year's. Wait, oh no, that was Cole Custer
Yeah,
won a
that's Ryan
2019 Dover
Truex.
Fall race.
Yeah.
Yep,
Ryan
red
Truex
flag,
is
33 laps to go. Rain in the area is getting heavy now. Chandler Smith is third somehow. Wait, Riley Earps fell to ninth? How is that possible?
He pitted before.
What?
He pitted before they were about to restart.
That makes sense. But I believe he's still in the Dash for Cash winning spot.
Yeah, I think he is, but I'm got to look and see who were the.
And then me and EMD's driver Parker Kligerman is in fourth place. We're in the top 5, ahead of Ryan Sieg, who is the last car in the top 5. Or no, that's Kyle Sieg. My bad.
Yeah,
he's the last car in the top 5.
Out of the race.
I think Riley is in position to win the Dash for Cash still.
I believe he is, but I'll have to look if anyone else in front of him are any Dash for Cash drivers.
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, jeez. Hold on, let me look. Oh, I see, Molly.
They're showing the 2018, I believe, or 2019 Dover win that Justin Allgaier won 2019, and in 2020.
There's when we won. That's when Allgaier won Dover in 2020, which was our first Xfinity win of the year that year.
Oh, I remember that. I think I remember watching
going up
that.
until that point, it'd been tough for all of my drivers across NASCAR. Like I'm saying, like Kyle Busch, Justin Allgaier, and even Brent Moffitt, who was my favorite at the time, because at that moment, all of them were still winless. Yeah, just at that point it was going rough for them until Allgaier finally got his first win.
I'm still looking to see who are the other Dash for Cash drivers in this race.
If Riley Herbs does win the Dash for Cash, $100,000 goes to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. That'll be the first time Riley wins the Dash for Cash in his career, because that'll be amazing. First, Riley got his first career win in the fall Las Vegas race last year, and now he's in position to win the Dash for Cash at Dover. Also, it's a good thing that qualifying for the Cup Series race at Dover did not get rained out this time. So, yeah. Anyways.
Still waiting out the rain. They have not put the car covers on the cars yet. This is odd. Normally, when it's raining like this, the car covers will be on the cars by now.
Well, the drivers have been told to stay in their cars.
The dryers are currently out drying the track. It doesn't seem to be raining that much here at Dover. The cells might be breaking up or breaking apart, but I don't know. However, the cells could be breaking up. If I were to see the radar, I could try to determine if the cells are breaking apart or not.
But then again, I'm not entirely sure, so yeah.
I won't be able to tell unless they show the radar.
I still want this race to be called, though, just saying. And like I said, if Riley wins the Dash for Cash bonus, that'll be amazing. Molly, I actually remember that.
Well, I just got word on Twitter. It looks like NASCAR has told the drivers to refire the engines, and looks like we're going to try again. So I guess we'll see how this works.
Oh boy. Yep. Union, you were correct because hold on, let me rephrase it. It looks like Anthony Alfredo is one of the Dash for Cash contenders.
Yeah, because he finished third last week. And yes, they are moving.
The cars are moving again. Back to caution.
Well, let's see how this plays out.
Well, I am probably the most nervous for Riley since he's one of the Dash for Cash contenders, along with Anthony Alfredo.
Anthony Alfredo's not ahead of Riley Herbs yet, so he's still in position to win the $100,000. And Cole Custer is still in the lead.
Since Riley and Anthony Alfredo finished second and third at Talladega.
Cole Custer has pitted, so now it looks like now Allgaier is going to be the new leader, and they're already double wide. However, Light's still on the pace car, so we're not going yet.
Why did Custer decide to pit? Like, I mean, in case if they're going to go back to red, then why would you choose to pit? This is like what happened with Kurt Busch 5 years ago.
Did you think he could have used 4 tires and fuel per se?
Well, I mean, maybe so he can get like a better restart.
He
but
ran a lot of laps on those tires. Look, Chandler Smith is pitting also.
Yeah, but what if the race goes back to red even before they restart? Then Custer is basically going to lose his chance if they call it.
Not a good idea, Cole Custer. Come on. $31 to go at Dover. And of course, Austin Hill is in second.
Yeah, I can care less because I'm neutral to Hill.
$30 to go at Dover. There's Brandon Jones, who's in the top 5 right now.
He's running this to be under caution. Yeah, and it's raining. He's wrong. He's in the wrong spot. We start on the outside.
Austin Hill, what are you doing?
All right, now it's raining, right? Of course it is, but they're not going to care. No, I don't get it. Pushing lights on. Not going. Good there.
They're not going now. They're back to yellow.
Oh, the rain is still in the area.
What is even happening?
Pace car lights are back on again. 30 laps remaining at Dover. The cells are either breaking apart or connecting.
Hey,
It's hard
Hill,
to tell.
back in line. And
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but I think the cells are probably breaking up and then reconnecting again.
Oh, and also other news about Cole Custer, he pitted while pit road was closed, so he's at the rear of the longest line.
Penalty. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
what?
Wait,
God
Justin
dang it,
Allgaier.
Custer.
Wait a minute. Justin Allgaier and Austin Hill made contact under this caution.
Hill, what the heck are you doing?
They literally made contact.
Hill, stop
29
messing
laps
with
to
us.
go. We are now below 30 laps left here at Dover. Lights are off
Hill,
again.
what
Are
the
we finally
heck?
going to get going?
Why would you do that? We were right there.
Are we finally going to get going or not?
What is even happening?
Austin Hill, you idiot.
And we're going to go green. Pace car's off. So here we go. We're going green despite there being a storm in the area, but they're going to try to run it out. Green flag, 29 laps to go. Molly, we're green. Banner color, please.
Green flag is not out on my end yet. Oh, there it is. There it is.
There's still a lot of raindrops on the camera, but it's stopped for now. So we could actually get. Whoa, Justin Allgaier got loose. Justin Allgaier got loose and he falls to fourth. Now Austin Hill has the lead. And who is that in the 88?
That's Carson Cavapil. I think that's how you say his
He's
last
in
name.
second. He's in second, may I remind you.
God damn.
Whoa!
Whoa, and there goes Brandon Jones. He spins. Caution out. Brandon Jones saved it, though. No one hit him, but the caution did come out. No one hit Jones. He's
Riley
fine.
went to 7th.
He's still in position to win the dash for cash. Anthony Alfredo has scored 11.
Brandon Jones was spinning.
But no one hit him, and he got a reposition. He'll continue. I saw sparks coming out from the rear of his car. What happened here?
Grief.
So Riley
I did
him
notice
on the inside.
Also, I did notice that Jesse Love is also in the dash for cash as well.
Whoa, it looks like, wait, the 16 actually got a little loose. I think Brandon Jones might have taken the air off him, and then the 16 could not control it, so AJ Allmendinger came kind of down into Brandon Jones after the air was taken off. Just that little bit of contact is what sent him sideways.
And Allmendinger also went to the wall. So,
yes,
yeah.
he did, unfortunately. That was a good save by Brandon Jones, though, to get it back in the right position. So he's fine, as well as Justin Allgaier. I mean AJ Allmendinger. Even though Allmendinger, he scored 9th on the board at the moment. Justin Allgaier made the move to them on the inside and passed them just in the quickest way possible. Brandon Jones has now scored 19th on the running grid. With Cole Custer being at the rear, this really hurt his chances considering laps are winding down fast, even under caution. 25 laps to go. Austin Hill is currently the race leader.
Five green here. Nothing to gain, just run their normal low lights. Line. Tailway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the side. Alright, go. 5, 4,
Honestly, it's been a kind of wild race today at Dover.
Well, now we're betting.
I saw what Ice is saying, and Brandon's venting DM2 or Willow. I mean, goddamn.
And one. Hey, who am I looking for to get forward?
Parker Clerkerman also pitted.
Well, I saw Maddie's reason, and I also saw everyone else. God damn! I'm also seeing what Molly said when almost got into a car accident. Good lord.
Who is the last car on the lead lap? I think it's either the 81 or the 31. 31. Right.
Now Custer's losing in 12.
I'll let you know. You want to come up behind the 31. Coming. Choose it now. Can I go? 31. 7 more.
23 to go at Dover.
Easy lap or no? No, he's one down. He's down a lap. By the 31. There you go. You got to choose 16th right here. 1 6.
That idiot Austin Hill is still in the lead. Also, I just want to clarify that Brandon Jones is now in my top 5 favorite Xfinity drivers. And good lord, I see what Molly said.
Ooh.
5, 6, 7, 8.
22 to go at Dover.
Get your tires cleaned off good. Got 21 laps to go here.
And
The 81 00 ahead of 91 ahead of the 31.
Riley is going to restart at row 3. And then Anthony Alfredo will restart in row 4.
Yeah.
Next to Ryan.
His last name is pronounced Quaffle.
Okay.
So Carson Quaffle.
5.
And he finished 4th in this year's spring Martinsville race. And we're going back to green.
Green flag, 20 laps left. And yes, on Tuesday when I came back to Florida, we were about 30 minutes from home, and there was a water pipe that bursted under the road. Yeah, you told us that, and holy shit.
Holy shit is
Sheldon
right.
Creed is second. He's looking to get his first win.
Green flag.
Sheldon Creed
Come
might have a
on.
chance to
Come
pass
on,
Austin
Sheldon
Hill.
Creed. Please don't let Austin Hill win. Please. I'm begging
Ellen
you.
Gray is going for 4th against the 88, or 3rd, actually. Riley Earp's still 7th, and the camera's still filled with raindrops on it. But it's still visible enough to see. Austin Hill is trying to extend his lead from Sheldon Creed here.
Dang it, Austin Hill. Why?
19 laps to go. Austin Hill is leading by 0.3 of a second.
Mm.
Now it's half a second.
The third Dash for Cash contender, Jesse Love, is I believe 2 laps down.
Anthony Alfredo and Riley Herbs are the only two that are on the lead lap, with Riley Herbs being the one in position to get the 100,000 with 17 laps to go. Austin Hill leading. Whoa,
There's a
Taylor
crash.
Gray has an
There's another
issue.
crash.
Taylor Gray is off pace. Caution's out. Caution.
Another one.
Heavy damage to Taylor Gray.
Oh, and he hits the fence. Wow.
Oh, he got tight and in the wall. Right there coming up. Oh, yeah, he got really loose. Pounded that wall hard. Literally right off the exit of turn 2 is where he pounded that outside wall. Destroyed the right side of that car pretty badly.
Jesus Christ.
Hood is up on the 19. They're also looking at the damage on the right front. That's where most of the damage, I think, was at, since he kind of pounded the wall more with the left front than in the rear of the car.
Riley Herbst in the 6th position.
Austin Hill leading, Sheldon Creed right behind him. So now, since the caution came out, Sheldon Creed has an opportunity to win this. And the 88 is in 3rd. Carson Quaffle.
Riley is still in position to win the Dash for Cash bonus.
If he can pass Sam Mayer on the restart, he'll get a top 5 finish as well, because Sam Mayer is the one in the 5th position. Now they're showing Martinsville.
15 to go in Dover.
This is where they showed that race where the wreck happened, that big wreck, and how Allgaier barely got past Creed at the finish line. Austin Hill, major damage. Jeff Burton also had a hard hit. Nemechek got turned. Good Lord, that was crazy. And that was last year. That was last year on the final playoff race for the round of 8 at Martinsville. That was literally one of the craziest finishes I think I've seen last year. After a big wreck happened at the finish line.
Hey, and congratulations to Sheldon and wife Cammie this week. They welcomed their 2nd child, so we congratulate them on that. We'd love to bring the trophy home.
I'm still wondering how many races Eric Jones is going to miss.
Honestly, for that right there, I feel like maybe he could miss like a couple, maybe until like the Coke 600 possibly.
Due to the fact he had a fracture according to the NASCAR Sports News.
Yeah, I've looked up his injuries, and I think the recovery time could maybe take a while.
So you're thinking he could only miss like maybe 2 to 3 races?
I have no clue, to be honest. I mean, we'll just see how he
feels. I really hope it's not that many.
Looks like we have 14 to go at Dover. And there's last year's Dover winner, Ryan Truex. Oh, wow. Jeremy Clements in the top 20. Now, may I remind you, Jeremy Clements only has 2 career Xfinity Series wins. One in 2016 at Road America, I think.
Actually, Maddie, I think that was from 2017 because 2016 at Road America, that was won by Michael McDowell.
Or 2017, my bad.
Yeah,
and then the other one
actually has an Xfinity win. That was at Road America.
And then Jeremy Clements' second career Xfinity Series win was in 2022 at Daytona, the summer one, which I'm pretty sure the 2022 Wawa 250 was the summer Daytona Xfinity race that I'm pretty sure was close to getting postponed.
It was called the Wawa 250.
Yeah, that's the sponsor.
Oh, I see. We're getting ready for the restart. Sheldon Creed is going to be on the inside for this, and Austin Hill chose the outside for this restart. I don't know if the outside's going to get a better run, but we're about to find out. It's going to be green. It's going to be green flag with 12 to go. Carson Kvapil is still in the third spot.
Which, interestingly enough, I realized I don't think Jeremy Clements has ever made a cup start. I don't think Jeremy Clements has ever done a cup start nor a
Green
truck
flag.
start.
I'm pretty sure he has not done a cup start at all. He's only done Xfinity starts. Austin Hill trying to get the outside run, and it looks like he almost got it. Sheldon Creed still fighting on the inside. Sheldon Creed is leading with 11 to go.
Oh, there goes Ryan.
Creed in the lead, bro. Whoa, here comes Austin Hill again. Now he goes to the inside to make the pass. Oh, Sheldon Creed still on the outside.
Come on, Creed, please.
Carson Kvapil right there with him. Oh, Austin Hill got loose. It's almost 3 wide. But Austin Hill's still fighting. Sheldon Creed gets the runoff exit. He got a better runoff turn 3. Oh, a little loose there. 3 wide. Carson Kvapil can get there. The 88's leading now.
Oh, boy.
Carson Kvapil is leading.
Wide for here comes Kvapil. Oh, my gosh.
Carson Kvapil is leading. 7 laps to go.
And Austin Hill, you better not take that lead away.
He's still fighting there. He's still with them. Sheldon Creed has fallen to 4th. Whoa, someone's spinning. Riley Herbs has spun. And he got hit. Oh, big damage. Caution out.
Whoa. Oh, there goes
Riley Herbs has spun out.
Uh-oh.
And caused a pile up at the finish line.
Sammy Smith
big
involved.
Damage.
So is Kyle Sieg.
Big damage for Sammy Smith in the 8. Really big damage.
Well, I guess that means maybe that Dash for Cash
Oh,
might
the
be going to
28 of
Anthony
Kyle
Alfredo.
Sieg. His whole front got torn off.
This Dash for Cash might be going to Alfredo now.
Maddie,
Oh my God.
Maddie, I think you just lost the Dash for Cash because Riley Erb spun out, and now Anthony Alfredo is in position to win the Dash for Cash.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
And Riley Herbs did get hit by a couple cars. There was major damage on Kyle Sieg and Sammy Smith. What happened here? Contact! Justin Allgaier hit into the side of Herbs there. So it was contact.
Allgaier, why? Just why?
Oh, hit Kyle Sieg right there. Oh, God. And then Sammy Smith got right into him, too. Even the 44 got collected as well. There was definitely contact.
And then back to the traffic.
There was definitely contact within Justin Allgaier. Oh, no. What? Maddie, I think when Riley Herbs hit into Kyle Sieg, I think that damaged the left front of the car pretty bad. The left front of the car.
Jesus Christ. We were doing so good.
It doesn't look to be that great. Oh yeah, it got damaged all right. It actually ripped up half of the splitter. Half of the splitter got ripped off there. That's not good. And as for Sammy Smith, I think he's done for the day.
Sure. We were literally doing so good.
And Carson Quaffle had a position to win that, which he still does. Wait, when they got 3 wide, Sheldon Creed hit the wall a little bit. That's why he got the worst run off of 1 and how he fell to 4th after Ryan Truex took advantage. Well, almost did, except he got a runoff exit pretty well. But Ryan Truex has scored 3rd place on the board. Riley Herbs has now fallen to 19th on the board, which puts Jones in 17th. And Anthony Alfredo's just inside the top 10 right now. But if Anthony Alfredo spins out, Riley Herbs could still have a potential chance, but I don't know because it's NASCAR overtime, meaning that it's going to be green-white checkered.
And and not to mention also Jesse Love is another one of those, but he's further back 2 laps down because of an issue earlier.
Timothy's got more thunder in his area.
Oh boy.
Y'all want to know something crazy? 3 days ago, my phone case randomly popped off.
That's strange.
That is really strange.
Xfinity series. Overtime in Martinsville, it's the lead, caution comes out, and the 20 gets the victory.
And they showed when Allgaier crashed at Phoenix with only 5 to go. When he was still leading at the time.
This is just beyond disappointing. My expectations for Riley winning the Dash for Cash, at least, I basically had very high expectations for Riley winning the Dash for Cash. Just why?
So we're going to overtime here. If you're looking at PBA Bowl, it's currently over on MS2 against their research. It's to 88 Radio, Carson Papa Report. It's completely either way. If you control it, I can see it possibly being a good move because you have control of the launch. You can understand that. But it is tough to launch out level right there. But what do you have if the nervous big nervous might be a transport that you've been in some high pressure situations as a driver. What is it? This is pretty cool. They call it being a fast car going into the deck, but so you can get where the wing situations before just not quite at this level. Hopefully it just gets through launch so we can get good entry turn one to sunset.
What the? Miles said you're mine now?
That's apparently something that was on Twitter from earlier.
Twitter?
Yeah, apparently it's from a user I follow. Not to mention, of course, Miles is basically the monster at Dover, which is Miles the Monster. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Green flag, overtime. Oh, Austin Hill spun! Caution out before they reached white.
Here we go. Green flag, overtime's underway. Oh, Austin Hill's getting loose and he's going to spin out.
Austin Hill has spun.
Well, bet the haters of him are probably happy now.
I would be surprised. I would be thinking there are, and that probably includes our friend Timothy, because Timothy does not like Austin Hill.
Well, I'm honestly neutral to him, honestly. I'm honestly neutral to Hill.
I also really hate Austin Hill now.
What exactly made you and Timothy hate Austin Hill, may I ask?
Let's just say that basically he sometimes has an attitude, not to mention of what he did between him and Creed at Martinsville last year, where basically Hill was going to be glad that Creed was leaving RCR.
Like,
is that why Timothy said last year that he lost all respect for Austin Hill?
Yeah, and literally Hill claimed that Love would be a better teammate than Creed because of what happened between both of them at Martinsville when they're both trying to get into the championship 4.
EMD just said in Joseph's GC, Ryan Truex is in second.
He is.
Last year's Dover winner.
And Sam Mayer third.
I think Ryan Truex might win the Dover race for the second straight year.
Hey, Union.
What?
Remember when Cole Custer had that penalty for pitting when pit row was closed?
Yeah, he's fifth now. I just
He's
noticed.
back up to 5th place. He has a shot. So Martin Truex won last year at Dover. Do you think he could possibly go back to back?
Maybe.
If he does, then he's guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Since Truex can do very well with points, usually. Sheldon Creed is 4th right now. Allgaier has fallen to 6th. And Kyle Weatherman is 9th?
Yeah, that 91.
Yeah, that 91, Kyle Weatherman. I didn't expect to see him in the top 10. He's actually in front of Anthony Alfredo, who is still in position to win the Dash for Cash. Riley Herbst is scored 16th right now. But however, he did have that damage when he spun after Kyle Sieg hit into his left front, which ripped off half of the splitter.
So we're going to get a break finish here at Dover. Next weekend, NASCAR Xfinity teams are off 2 weeks from now. It's throwback weekend.
Holy fucking shit.
What?
There is a tornado warning remaining in effect until 3:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southern Knox County.
Oh boy.
There it says at 3:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Knox City, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, weather spotters confirmed tornado. Multiple recent reports of a tornado near Knox City. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include Monday, Knox City, and Rhineland. Precautionary preparedness actions. To repeat, an extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room, or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is for southern Knox County. There is a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground.
Oh boy.
Oh, Molly has to put another heating pad on her stomach. Ashley now made an appearance, and she's currently getting food right now. I'd be guessing you're either making your own food or you went out to a restaurant, which I did earlier today. I went out to a restaurant with my grandparents and then did bowling after. Green flag, overtime attempt number 2. Ryan Truex may get the runoff, or maybe not. Wait a minute, actually he did. Ryan Truex not making it easy for him. Ryan Truex out
Green
front,
flag.
back to back, white flag. Ryan Truex in position to win this. Caution!
Here we go.
Ryan
White flag. 1 to go.
back. He wins at Dover. Ryan Truex takes the checkered flag
Oh,
home.
they're crashing behind him. Caution's out. Ryan Truex went, are you kidding me? We got wrecked.
He wins at Dover. Ryan Truex, the 2024 Dover winner.
Ryan Truex,
Dover
career win
spring
number
race.
2 at Dover.
He goes back to back. He goes back to back and is your 2024 Dover race winner. Oh, there was a wreck. There was a wreck right before reaching the white. That's why the caution came out.
We were one of
There
those
was a
cars
crash
that got
behind them.
Dang it.
Who was that? Oh, it was Allgaier.
We still got 17th, though. Whatever. Man. Not why I wanted to see how we end the race.
It looks like Anthony Alfredo won the Dash for Cash, I think.
He did. He finished in 9th. Riley Erbs finished 16th.
That's big for Anthony.
Well, Ryan Truex back to back. He's the 2024 Dover Spring Race winner.
So what? I think maybe at this point his brother's probably next tomorrow.
The crowd is happy for Ryan Truex going back to back here at Dover International Speedway. Good job, Ryan Truex.
I bet his brother Martin is happy.
Ryan Truex for the second year in a row, a winner here. Walking through the final restart and most importantly, what it means to get this win into home track.
This is actually Ryan Truex's home track?
Yeah, along with Martin Truex too, because they're brothers.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So what? Is Martin next tomorrow to win? Because honestly, it looks like that now.
Thank you so much to the fans for being here on this track, on this ground. Can't believe it. Truex, your winner at Dover. Place. So close. He works for your dad right there. So close today. Taking over that last restart. Just felt like
I'm still absolutely disappointed that Riley did not win the Dash for Cash bonus. But I believe it's only his first appearance in the Dash for Cash. I could be wrong, but
I think you are wrong, man, because I think Herbst was part of this Dash for Cash about like maybe 2 times, maybe.
Molly caught a train.
I saw that from refereeing group number 3.
That looks like a container train because I'm noticing all the containers. It looks like an intermodal.
Yeah, that's an intermodal train. She even said it actually had some Swift containers too.
How come the gate is that short? The gate is only blocking the sidewalk. It's not blocking the road.
That's actually a pedestrian crossing for the sidewalk. There's probably maybe another one for the road.
So that's just a pedestrian gate. It's not. It's basically a four-way crossing light gate, but the two gates on the opposite sides are only for the pedestrians. The two gates that are the usual size are blocking the road. But the worst part about railroad crossings is that some dumbasses will turn around the goddamn safety gates. I hate that shit when they turn around the goddamn safety gates. They are specifically there for a reason. Union, don't you just hate when people go around the crossing gates?
I know it's really annoying when that happens, especially if it happens like right in front of me.
And there have been a couple times where some people have literally risked their lives to run past a crossing just before the train gets there. Literally, one time I saw a guy risking his entire life, and he ran just before that train hit him. That train was probably about maybe an inch from touching him until he jumped across the tracks and somehow made it over before the train blocked off the road.
Yeah.
That guy literally risked his entire life just to beat a train when he could have waited. That would have been much better than the way he risked his life just to run over that crossing. And now a bowling tournament has came on for the channel that was just broadcasting the Xfinity race. So it's for sure over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be watching a bit more Wipeout now.
I might go play some Roblox.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Me too, I guess.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, Molly, do you think we should end this now?
We're done with the race anyway. Trains always carry swift haulers.
Yeah, I mean, they can actually.
Doesn't want to go back to the home state after the incident that happened. I think she's referring to when the bridge collapsed. That when the ship hit that bridge and collapsed it. She's been talking about that a lot. That's been the bridge that she normally takes to get to her home state. Yeah, I noticed about the tornado warning for Oklahoma now.
I did see what Molly said, by the way, and but yeah, not gonna lie, but today's race at Dover was pretty wild, if I must say.
Yeah.
Sort of. Even though I missed a good portion of it, I was, of course, out bowling with went out to lunch and went bowling and even played some of the arcade games. Although there is not a lot of arcade games to choose from. The only games I saw in the area, which one of them is a fan favorite, Big Rig Truckin'. That's a fan favorite. They also had a Bling King with just novelty prizes, but two of the prizes in there are golden watches.
Wow.
However, they are in boxes, and the claw is pretty weak on strength, and it does not have claw grips, so the odds of it picking that up are very weak. I think the claw percent is maybe around like 30%. It's very weak. I did win only once from that blinking because back in the past in 2020 or 2021, the blinking used to have tickets in it, believe it or not.
Mhm.
And then right next to that was a candy claw, but unfortunately, the candy claw was out of order.
Mm.
And then last weekend, the monster drop I was talking about, that was out of order last weekend. And I asked the staff what day they come every time to check the machines because the bowling alley does not own the arcade machines. They have a company that comes in every week to check on them. And they actually did fix monster drop, so I was able to play that. And I hit drop bonus balls. And guess how many bonus balls I had?
How much?
18.
Oh my lord.
I literally stuck it right in the hole. I could not do the same with the jackpot because it has that ring around it. However, it is possible to sink that right in the hole too. I got about maybe around 30 to 40 tickets because
Excuse me.
because the values were kind of low per se. What? Yeah, there was also this match 'em up game where if you match if you match 3 sevens, you get the bonus. It's almost like matching a slot machine per se. If you match 3 sevens, you get a bonus of 50. That's what the original value starts at, and every time you miss it, it increases by 1 ticket. They also have this minions like this where you slam them down like hammer whatever, you hit them down, but you don't want to hit the purple ones. Those cost points, only hit them when they're yellow. And then right next to that is a mobile game, Doodle Jump.
Wow. Also, I just had to let out a sneeze not so long ago.
Wait, also Jacob, last year during the summer I was playing in the arcade and I hit the jackpot 5 days straight. Well, that's nice. I mean, Doodle Jump I did play once today. I tried hitting the 500, but it's definitely not on a payout rate because first off, there were tons of UFOs in the way, and there were a bunch of monsters up there too that I had to jump past to get to the 1,000. I mean, not the 1,000, the 500. Next to that is a classic of Miss Pac-Man, but with 10 pages, meaning that it's a multi-game cabinet. And next to that is also a game that I didn't think they would add, Golden Empire. Which the jackpot on Golden Empire is 500 tickets. But however, the jackpot on different types of Golden Empires can range between different amounts of tokens. One of them to be exact is 380 tokens you have to push over to get 1,000 in another area. But that's way in another area. I found this off of a YouTube video. The one in my area to get 500, you know how many coins you have to knock over to get it? You have to knock over 450 coins to get the 500. And you cannot touch the pillar in the middle. If you touch the pillar and knock it down, then you only get 10 tickets. And if you didn't know, the pillar actually does a funny thing where when it gets knocked down, it just flings back up. It's almost like a slingshot. What the frick?
Oh, shoot.
Oh no. Parts up near Michigan and on the edge of Minnesota are under a gale warning.
Oh, boy.
Oh no. The left side of Kansas, the bottom left side of Kansas is under a fire weather warning, and Oklahoma is under aerial flood watches. There's small craft coastal flood advisories, cold front extreme for occur basically near Mexico, fire weather warning for other areas in Mexico. Oh my gosh. Even New Mexico is part of a fire weather warning too. Dude, we almost hit the corner of the sidewalk when we were turning around. Oh goodness. I don't even know what the heck is going on, but it seems like I'm facing near-death experience while in the car. I think I have a hint on why this is. Because you're almost getting into car accidents and people are just being crazy on the road. They're not paying attention, they're hitting into other cars, they're not following safety road policies. If they're not going to follow the damn safety policies, then why do they even have a license? To anyone appearing in the chat by now, the race is over, so you missed the entire thing. So you got distracted at heading home, but she can still on the stream. Well, you might as well because we already finished up the race a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so we can edit here.
12 days left until I'm 4 years without middle record. 4 years since 2020.
Yeah.
And I did see what Molly said in Joseph's GC, by the way.
I also saw it too.
Hold on, let me read this. You know, I had my little Richard fan page account since 2022, and I created that to keep his legacy alive. It's mainly an Angel fan page for him. Well, I think I remember you saying that before, Molly.
Stream will end shortly. While Union's watching Wipeout, I'm watching more of the Frustrated Gamer.
Yeah, I'm just watching probably my favorite. I'm watching my all-time favorite episode of Wipeout, which is from season 3, actually.
Is that so? Okay.
Bro, someone is driving with their trunk open. That's what Molly said.
What
Right.
the hell?
Whoa, what the hell? Why?
Did they not close their damn trunk, or was the closing mechanism not latched on correctly? Someone must have closed it wrong, or thought it would be a good idea to drive with an open trunk when something can easily just slide out of the car that way. You're venting, DM. Let me look. Really? Really? You got to be kidding me. No safety straps either. I'm going to show this. Molly just showed this in my venting DM, but I need to go to my OBS and hide the link real quick. All right. Oh, I got turned on. Hold on a second. There we go. Get rid of that. Anyway, look at this. No safety straps, and this trunk is open.
Bruh.
Can you at least put safety straps on whatever the hell this is?
Bruh.
Whatever the hell that is. Could you at least put safety straps on it? Because otherwise, that thing's just going to slide out of the damn car. And it's going to go right onto the road. People sometimes don't know how to secure their items.
And I can see the stream hit 3 hours. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're already past 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
Molly said, now we're going to end it in the live chat. This is my last stream for April, so see you all in May. That's what Molly said.